And so we had Judd's Museum, we had two tours of Judd's Museum. One's an all-day tour that includes lunch, one glass of wine. The other tour is a minute and a half, and in all the time I've been the curator of Judd's Museum, no one has opted for the all-day. They've all gone for the minute and a half, but I'm happy to take them through that 1.5 minutes. It's been here for I don't know how many years, maybe 40, 45 years. I think it all began with this chicken, this stuffed chicken. I took it on the Today Show and tried to convince Katie Couric that it was hypnotized. We'd had an article in the Almanac about how to hypnotize a chicken. She didn't buy it, but she realized it was stuffed. But people started sending me chickens, and then they started sending me other kinds of things, you know? Like, for instance, people sent me a piece of the Berlin Wall. That's a guy, I've got a picture of him there. It was from Peterborough. People say, well, how do you know these things are authentic? Well, for instance, I've got a splinter here from the battleship Maine. Do you remember the battleship Maine? That's what started the Spanish-American War. Not everybody knows that. This is a splinter from that battleship. People say, how do you know? Well, Judd's Museum was built on faith, hope, and charity. And the guy that gave me this splinter was about 85 years old, and it had been given to him by his father, and he was very serious about it. You know he wouldn't lie. I have faith that it is the real splinter from the battleship Maine. So that's how we sort of got our stuff. Now I've got, down here is some spikes that were made by, guess who? Paul Revere. Both these spikes, this one too. This was made by Paul Revere. They were taken from a ship that was sunk off Manchester by the Sea about 150 years ago, called the USS New Hampshire. All the spikes in that ship were made by Paul Revere. And a friend of mine went down, it's only 30 feet of water, and got this big piece. And of course this came from another place. But they're both made, both these spikes were made by Paul Revere. Oh, the little smiley face, Paul Revere didn't put that on there. I did, just to link the two together, you see what I mean? Well, I know we've got to be brief here today, but sometime I'll tell you on how I almost got Einstein's brain. And lots of other wonderful exhibits, including the first safety pin to ever fly over the North Pole. Come on back.